Thank you very much for having me. So my name is Fahad Saeed. I have been working in the field of climate change for the last more than 20 years, I would say. I started my career from Pakistan. I did my PhD in climate and I had been working in Berlin for 5 years, and recently I came back to Pakistan. And I will begin by saying that Pakistan is one of the most vulnerable country when it comes to climate change. Pakistan always topped our Pakistan is always among the 10 worst affected countries in certain based on certain criteria in the whole world. We have coastal area, we have deserts, we have semi-arid lands, we have stripes of humid areas, and then in the north of the countries we have second highest mountain in Pakistan. Though it adds to the diversity of the country, but because of climate change and having this kind of diversity, Pakistan is a victim of different kind of impacts of climate change. Pakistan is vulnerable to glacial melt, event of clouds, glacial lake outburst flood, and then we also witness record-breaking heat waves. We also witness record-breaking floods and crop losses. Recently, we have also witnessed a failure of crop due to attack of locust in the part of the country. We are also vulnerable to the viral diseases and the other climate change related diseases in the country. So altogether, Pakistan is the worst affected country in the world. So the last year, we have witnessed two record-breaking extremes in Pakistan. But during the spring season last year, mercury rose up to 50 degrees centigrade plus in regions of Pakistan. So it was unprecedented during the time of the year. And Pakistan witnessed damages like there was a Gulf event which damaged a historical bridge in the northern part of the country. Pakistan has also witnessed losses of livestock. There were a few deaths, and the wheat, which is a very important crop because Pakistan is an agrarian economy. So the wheat crop, we suffered a losses of almost 10 to 15%. In 2015, parts of Pakistan witnessed high temperature as well as high humidity level, not only Pakistan, but the adjoining regions of India as well. And that resulted in the deaths of thousands of people. But because of climate change now, the temperatures and the other changes in variables such as humidity that is getting to unprecedented level, that even the people which are adapted or acclimatized to these kind of temperatures, they could not bear the brunt of the intensity of that particular heat wave. Moving onwards to the later part of the year, Pakistan was still struggling with the economic impacts of that heat wave. So during the monsoon season, in the months of July and August, Pakistan faced worst flooding of its history. Parts of the country received flooding which is which is like 10 times greater than its normal average. So according to the estimates, that flooding affected 33 million people in Pakistan, and the loss of the economy was around more than 30 billion. I was a part of two studies which was led by international scientists from the top universities. I was also a part of those studies, and for both the events, for the heat wave as well as for the flooding. And what we found that both these events, those are attributable to climate change, which that despite our very low contribution to total greenhouse gas emission, Pakistan is one of the worst victims of climate change. But with the kind of challenges climate change is throwing at us, I think it has the climate change has to be prioritized and has to be integrated in every development initiative in the country. At the same time, I would also urge developed countries to help countries like Pakistan in fighting fighting the war against climate change. The last year's extreme events should be a wake-up call, not only for Pakistan, but also for the whole world, that we must reduce emissions